Good morning, everybody. Rise and shine. We're back on Eastern Island time right here at Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com. Your happy place, baby. Rise and shine. Another gorgeous, beautiful day is here. Let's get this day started off right, shall we? Here we go.
Well, now, friends, let me tell you about this cat that I once met. Smooth talker with an export cigarette. I don't believe I ever saw him without a cocktail in his hand. No one swings us on to the big band voodoo band. Yeah! Now he strolls through the city like a big old alley cat, with his pinstripe suit and a big bad voodoo hat. I don't believe I ever saw him without a kitten on his hand. And no one swings us on to the big band voodoo band. Hey, Mr. Pinstripe Suit. Hey, Mr. Hidey, Hidey, Ho. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Mr. Wingtip Shoes. Hey, Mr. Always on the go. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Rise and shine, everybody. Another gorgeous, beautiful day is here. The chocolate bar is open for business. I got the beautiful hippie chick right to my side.
Good morning, everybody.
How you doing this morning?
Fantastic.
Yeah, we missed our video because we had all kinds of computer problems this morning.
But that's okay. We're here.
Yeah, B-Dog?
Morning.
Morning. Happy Sunday to you.
Happy Sunday to you.
Hubby Lips?
Yeah, but Flaz Noogies.
Flaz Noogies.
Flaz Rider.
Yeah. Uncle Alex is out in the chocolate bar, and the beautiful Larice is out there this morning. So good morning to everybody.
Larry.
Got a big show for you. Getting ready for Sunday Mornings with a Tiki Man coming up at 10 a.m. Eastern Island time right here. Got a new segment, Ask the Tiki Man. We're going to talk a little bit about that, all right? Yeah, you ready to rock and roll? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Hey, Mr. Pinstripe Suit. Hey, Mr. Hidey, Hidey, Ho. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Mr. Wingtip Shoes. Hey, Mr. Always on the go. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Well, I know you got the answers. We
Louie, good morning to you, everybody. Rise and shine. We're back on Eastern Island time right here at Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com, your coastal Americana radio station. I got to fix all my dials in here. Big Dog gets in here and moves everything down, and volume buttons. He likes his volume button just a little bit lower than mine.
It's because I'm not as deaf as you.
Well, maybe. I don't know. Everybody else is okay?
All right.
Yeah.
Blame it on
Yours
me.
is okay now?
Yes.
Okay. All
Very
right.
good.
Okay, good. Happy Sunday to you, everybody. Yes, we know we missed the video. Thanks for the 74 messages that I got. We did not forget about the time. We had a major computer issue that I had to rebuild everything in
A few minutes.
42 minutes this morning. So
Yes.
Can I
got
have
it
my
up and
screwdriver
going.
back?
Huh?
You said you rebuild everything. Can I have my screwdriver
Yes,
back?
you can have your screwdriver back. I don't know. You might need it here. You never know when I'm going to need it, apparently.
I was afraid he was going to grab the hammer next, though.
Yeah, but sorry about that in the video this morning. But hey, the show is live. That's all that really matters. you
Yeah,
know.
the
But,
show is on.
coming to you live from the Chocolate Bar Studios in beautiful Harrison Bay, and of course the backyard in Valley Center, Kansas. Got a nice message from Bill the other day. He says, "Man, we really appreciate you giving us a shout out every Sunday. We miss you guys and love you guys, and we miss you guys terribly. We got to get you back down here."
They're going to have I think they've got a guest artist coming to the backyard.
They do have a guest artist
Who
coming.
is that? It's a pretty big name.
Go over to Bill and Debbie Hass's
Hass's
thing, and they'll
backyard.
tell you that.
Yeah, y'all
Maybe
should
shoot
check
us a
that
message. I
out.
saw that pop up the other day. It's been a while since they had that. So
Yeah.
And of course, to all of our friends up in Canada, Verona Corona, who lives down in Mexico, our producer Monica, who is always
Always
listening. Good morning to you, sweetheart. Hope you're doing fabulous. And of course, Vacuum Cleaner Tom and Tinker Bell, Northeastern Nora, and of course, we're always thinking about Miss Trudy. Good morning to you guys. Hope you're doing fabulous this morning. Didn't have much time to chat with her this morning. Because, you know, she always sends me a message. We go back and forth. We talk about the weather and all this stuff. And I was knee-deep in craziness at the time. So
Yes.
sorry about that this morning, sweetheart. Hope you're doing fabulous. The BAR in Memphis, Tennessee, the Bodyguard, and Ambassador Retreat. Now, Michelle will be here next week. Is that correct?
That is correct. Yes.
For some reason, I thought she was going to be here Friday night, but apparently not.
And then 2 weeks after that, I think her and Tim are coming.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think currently they're in Clearwater, Florida now, aren't they?
Boy, they're just having a big
That's what they
time.
posted. Tim getting a glass of whiskey delivered to him and a pint, or like it looks like a pint
It
box.
was an old fashioned.
Yeah, or an old fashioned. That was pretty fancy.
Well, good morning to you guys down in Clearwater, Florida then. Happy Sunday. The Beer and Bones Patio in Harrison Bay, Tennessee, home of the Goldens and the covered backyard and the good smelling golden hair.
Yeah.
Happy Sunday to you guys. The Treetop Flowers Patio and Tiki Bar, located over in Queen City, North Carolina, home of Marty and Angela Gentry. Good morning to you guys.
morning.
Hope you're doing wonderful this morning. Rick and Pat's Backyard Oasis in Williamsport, Maryland, and apparently it may be in Tennessee before too much longer, right?
It might be. And we also, just putting this out there, you know, we've got to name Maureen. We've got to figure out a name for her backyard, which we haven't done yet.
I didn't know she had a backyard.
She does. She does. I have the pictures.
Well, she ain't never in it.
She's traveling
I was
everywhere.
going to say, she is constantly on the go.
You know, her nickname hadn't got anything to do with her backyard, okay? I promise you, because she's never there.
No. That is true.
Oh, me. CK Sunrise Villa in beautiful Stock Island, home of the Second Chance Tiki Bar, and, of course, the beautiful cat. And that guy in Paradise and Brody. Happy Sunday to you guys. Hope you're doing fabulous. The northern headquarters of Tiki Man Radio, that is the Paradise Way Tiki Bar up in Indiana, home of Ed the Train Man and his beautiful wife, Pat. Our little buddy, Alec, and all the other grandkids. Happy Sunday to you. He sent me a message this morning and said, "Hey, man." Is one of like 74 messages that I got. "Hey, man, did you forget about the time?" No, I'm well aware. I got about 6 minutes till showtime. I'm working on it. Yeah, I know. When you're consistent, people expect it.
We even went to bed an hour early last night just because we were going to lose an hour.
If I'd have known that I needed to be down here rebuilding the computer, I would have stayed up that extra hour. That'd have been great. I haven't been in here since
I know.
B-Dog.
Last Sunday. Yeah, B-Dog was the last ones in here. So
of course, blame it on me.
Poor old B-Dog gets the brunt of everything.
I don't know. I mean,
y'all keep it up. I'm going to build my own studio.
Don't tempt me with a good time. Don't tempt me.
I'll just stay at home, phone it in.
Yeah. Don't call me when you got a damn problem.
Shoot.
You own your own, buddy. You wanted your own studio. Go do it. Oh, me. Let's see here. The Beachy Shell Hideaway in beautiful Key West. Of course, that is the home of the Beachy Shell Studios now. And, of course, that's where we hang our hat when we're in Key West with B-Man and Michelle. Michelle's been down in Alabama. By God, Alabama. She's been down there. They had a godson, goddaughter, something like that was graduating from military school.
Oh, wow.
And she went down
Pretty
there
awesome,
for that.
yeah.
So
getting their commission.
B-Man was flying solo there for the Coastal Confessions Friday night. Of course, he had Sissy and
he had a lot of guests.
Sound Man from Hell, and I can't remember who all was there, but they had a good show. The Southwest Florida Daddy-O Patio of the Seaside She Shed.
All right.
That, of course, is Dave Sines and Beth Travers, and the She Shed is good to 150-mile-an-hour winds. We have tested that, and we know it to be true, even though the door looked like it was going to open up on them, during the last hurricane, but thank God it didn't. So the Comeback Tiki Hut up in Minnesota, where you'll find the best mimosas on Sunday morning.
You betcha.
Shelley Forsythe and the crew. Good morning to you guys. The Z&G Patio in Memphis, Tennessee, home of our good friends David and Gina. Now, they have been, I saw them in Key West. I saw them here. I saw them there.
Well, Gina has a new grandson.
Yeah.
And William. And
so you go see the new grandson on the way down to Key West and come back up?
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
They've been everywhere. So good morning to you guys.
Good morning.
Be careful. You'll run into Mo in her backyard on the road.
Yeah, Mo was just asking what happened. She came in late, I can't think. She's asking what happened to the video. Well, we didn't do one because we had some technical issues.
Had some technical issues this morning.
But we're back on now.
The show must come first.
Absolutely.
So Mo, we were talking about, naming your backyard, and I was like, you're never there. I don't know why you need a name for your backyard. We need to call you the Mo something on the road,
She's on the road so much, I guess her backyard, you just call it crickets.
Yeah.
That's all you can hear.
Yeah. Mo's in everybody else's backyard. There you go. Let's see here. Where was I leaving off at? Paradise North, home of King David, and Southampton, New York. Good morning to you guys. I hope you're doing fabulous. The Tiki Balcony over in Sweden, home of the Swedes. Good
afternoon, you guys.
Good afternoon to you guys. And, of course, JoJo's Northeast Sea Shack in Matford, Massachusetts, just outside of Boston. Happy Sunday to you, everybody. This is Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man. I am the Tiki Man, and, of course, this is the crew. And happy Sunday to you guys. I hope you're doing fabulous. And let's take care of our 10 o'clock sponsors. Tiki Man Radio streaming live on the Island J Live Cam. Make sure you subscribe and hit the little bell for the notifications. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Tiki Man Radio. And because of Island J, all of this is brought to you by Island J, bringing paradise to you one t-shirt at a time. Island J is the official vendor for all Tiki Man Radio products. You can go to TikiManRadio.com and click on the store tab and check out all the t-shirts, the hoodies, the hats, our world famous coffee mugs, and more. That's Island J, bringing paradise to you one t-shirt at a time. This hour of the show is brought to you by Beach Buddha Coffee, the official coffee of Tiki Man Radio, the best roast coast to coast. Go to TikiManRadio.com and click on the coffee tab and order all your Beach Buddha coffee. And when you do, make sure you use the code word Tiki Man and get $5 off your initial order. That's Beach Buddha Coffee, the official coffee of Tiki Man Radio, the best roast coast to coast. Reggae Wines, paradise is one sip away, which means good times and sweet wines. If you like sweet wines like I do, well, that is their specialty. Every sip of Reggae Wines takes you to a refreshing fruit paradise. go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the wine tab, and that'll take you to the landing page where you can find all of the reggae wines. Put in your zip code and find out if it's closest to you. You can also, if you're in Florida, order online at lucansliquors.com. But here's what I suggest you do. Go to your local liquor store and tell them you want reggae wines. Go ahead and order a case of it, because you can get a case of it for under $80. That's what they specialize in. It's good wines under $10. So a case is very affordable. Reggae Wines, the official wine of Tiki Man Radio. Y'all got to quit coughing into the microphones, okay?
Well, you did it earlier. You did it too, buddy. You did it just a few minutes ago. So,
all right, I'm going to try something here, and maybe the whole thing won't crash.
Okay.
Let's see here. Y'all the screen's going to go black for just a second here, okay? So just don't everybody freak out, okay?
We're still here.
Yeah. All right. There we go. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see if I can fix this right quick. Let me go up here. There we go. So we're going to start a new segment. There we go. Oh, man, that did work.
Hey, check you out.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. So submit a question on YouTube chat. Ask the Tiki Man. So this is kind of a new thing we're doing here. Let me see if I can put it there. Down a little bit. There we go. Hopefully, can everybody hear us okay?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So anyway, yeah, new segment called, now what we're going to do is, let me go back over here to, hold on. Don't everybody freak out. It's like, hey man, I can't see the screen. I know. Here we go. There we go. All right. All that's supposed to happen, before the show, but I wasn't in here. I haven't been in here for a week, and where's all of our, let's see here. Let me see here. Boom, boom, boom. Maybe there's that. And there we go. All right. So, if there's anything that, now, obviously we don't do politics, we don't do religion, we don't do none of that crazy stuff, all positive vibes. But if there's a question you want to ask, just put it into the chat. We're going to choose 3 questions if anybody wants to participate. It could be anything, when did the Tiki Bar get started, or this, that, whatever, all kinds of things.
Ask the Tiki Man anything.
I have a lot of questions.
A lot of, opinions about, what I think about this, that, whatever. Here's one thing about me. Don't ever ask me my opinion, because I'll damn well tell you. All right? Whether you want to hear it or not, I'll tell you the truth.
Well, that guy posted on there goes, you really don't want me to ask.
Well, we're not taking any questions from him because, he wants to talk about UFOs and crap like
he
that.
He did that.
UFOs.
I posted a GIF underneath that comment going, you can't handle the truth.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
So be careful what you ask.
All right. Who we got out on Facebook there?
Well, we have got Verona Corona chiming in from Mexico.
Morning.
And by the way, she's doing something really cool today. She's going to a native sweat lodge.
Uh-oh.
What, a native sweat lodge?
Yes.
Is that where they make all the T-shirts, or?
Yeah,
I think that'd be a sweatshop.
It's a spiritual cleansing. It's a spiritual cleansing.
Yeah. Well, give those kids some money. They probably need it. All right, while you're there,
Okay.
Is she gonna go drugged?
Hey, can you get us a deal on a couple of T-shirts?
Some tennis shoes.
I don't think they
Nike
sell
nines.
T-shirts there.
Yeah.
I think you kind of
9
take.
male for me.
Yeah. I'll take an extra large.
I think you take some things off and then go into the sweat lodge.
If you go into the sweat lodge to get the T-shirt, it ought to be like $1 or something,
Uh-oh. I think Ed the Train Man has the first question for the Tiki
hold
Man.
that.
Well, we're gonna. Yeah.
I'm just saying, the questions are starting to come in.
I tell you what, Edward, that's a good one. But now, you know how I feel about it. But
Well, now listen.
that's a good one.
It's a controversial topic. I don't know. We may avoid that one.
We're only going to take serious questions,
It is
okay?
a serious
if it's like, what color underwear I'm wearing or something, that doesn't qualify as a serious conversation.
Okay.
And by the way, I ain't wearing any
typing
underwear.
that one.
But anyway, I don't wear underwear, so,
Well, that's just not true because I watched.
Come
Okay.
Anyway.
Let's get back to Facebook. Okay.
Please.
So we got Graham Andrews and Nicole. They're out there. And by the way,
Good morning.
let me show off another Nicole
Don't
creation.
stand in that chair.
Yeah, let me show off another Nicole creation.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Yeah, that's right. That's pretty...
That's pretty snazzy there. That didn't come from the Sweat Lodge.
No, it didn't. It came from Nicole's beautiful hands. She is so amazing, and I just love these jeans that she created. They are just beautiful. Anyway, so hello, good morning to you guys.
Good morning.
And then we got Donna Cushing Cummings out there.
Good morning.
Good morning, Donna.
We got Patty with Rick's eye out there.
Rick's other eye, yeah. I'm not real sure. Has we got an update on his eye, how he's doing? I thought he was doing a lot better.
Yeah, he's doing better. We got a Bahama Brad out there.
Hey, Brad.
Good morning.
Saying good morning. Ada Longo.
Hey, Ada. Happy Sunday.
C&G are out there.
Good morning. Where you at, Z&G? Where are you guys hanging out at?
I don't know. We got that guy, Christopher Ferrara. He's out there.
Good morning, brother.
Rick Eber. Good morning.
Hey, Rick. Happy Sunday to you.
Bobby McQueen, our island truck driver, is out there.
Hey, Bobby.
Robert Maring is out there. Jason Whitler.
Good morning, Robert.
Good morning.
Jason.
Carla Hanson Harwood.
Happy Sunday.
And Joe from JBL Legends Travel.
Morning, Joe.
The man, the legend. We do have a new JBL Legends Travel this week. Hopefully it loaded up. If not, I'll have to load it up. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that happens.
We got our lovely producer, Monica. She's chiming in and says,
Good morning.
Good morning.
and telling everybody to have a wonderful day. We got the beautiful Larice. She is out in the chocolate bar.
Good
And
morning.
Marty and Angela Gentry are chiming in. Good morning.
Happy Sunday.
And let's see, we got Ed Leonard from Key Largo / Miami.
Good morning. He's always stopping by on the Sunday morning, or not the Sunday morning, but the morning post. that I do.
Yes, he does.
Happy,
Yes, he does.
Happy Sunday to you, brother.
And that's all. So
And
we can
Kim?
go over to YouTube because we didn't have other the other post today.
All right. I got to fit through here because questions are starting to come through, so we're going to try to weed through some of those.
We're going to pick three.
Well, so far, you actually have, besides the controversial question, you do actually have a couple of pretty good questions out there. So
Yeah.
Rick the Sticks out there, he says his eye is still not great. He's not gaining confidence in his surgeon, so we're sorry to hear that. The Beach Buddha's out there. He's saying, good morning, and those are some pretty nice jeans.
Thank you. I love them too. Yeah.
Of course,
morning.
Ed the Train Man's out there. He actually had a recommendation for the Moe's Backyard.
Oh, really?
He said Moe's Mysterious Oasis.
Yeah, because it's always moving.
There you go.
Yeah, the moving oasis. Moe's moving oasis.
And speaking of Mo, Mo is out there, and she's posted her question for you. And let's see. Oh, Chris Shattuck is out there, so good morning to him and Mo Cephas.
Good morning, guys. Happy
morning, you
Sunday
guys.
to you. Miss you guys.
And Bobby McQueen, our island truck drivers out there, stopped by to say hi.
Good
Awesome.
morning.
Good morning, Bobby.
And the Goldens are out there painting the bathroom this morning and listening to Tiki Man Radio.
All right.
All right. Being Tim Campbell, good morning, y'all.
Tim Campbell and Patty Campbell. Good morning.
And
Good morning. Happy Sunday, brother. Hey, Tim, I left you a message about a week or so ago. I need to get with you about the showcase. Give me a call sometime this week.
the rock star Beth Travers is out there from MFG Records. Good morning.
They are lined up to be the happy hour act on the Thursday for the Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase Key West Bound.
Awesome.
And they're going to be the sponsor for it as well. So
That's
there
awesome.
you go.
Donna Cummings is over here saying good morning.
Good morning.
And, of course, going down here, a lot of conversation going on, a lot of questions starting to fly in.
Well, we're going to choose about three after.
So far, there's pretty good ones out there.
After we come back from break, y'all get together and figure out which three, and then throw them at me. You know, so.
Aloha to Nicole Hall.
Aloha. Good morning to you,
You
sweetheart.
know her heart is always.
Always in Key West.
Yes.
That's right. That's right.
And let's see.
And now the Tiki Bar since she's been here.
Yeah.
She'll be back for the summer party.
Yeah, I hope so.
The
I think
ambassador
so.
of all great things is chiming in this morning, saying good morning.
Good morning. Are you in Clearwater, Florida?
Beers and Bones says hello. That'd be the other side of the Goldens.
Yeah,
He
good.
said they will be down in a bit. So evidently going to put down their paintbrushes and head on down.
Oh,
Well,
yay. Good.
We're going to talk fishing, aren't we, big boy?
That's right. I heard that he was talking to you on Wednesday night, I guess,
we were
about it.
asking you if you want to go.
Yeah, it'd be through the week,
Yeah.
so I'd have to plan it out. Like, y'all can't call me, like, hey, man, what are you doing today?
Can't do
kind
that
of
with
thing.
me either. I need to know.
Yeah. But anyway, happy Sunday to you, everybody. Hope you're doing fabulous out there. This is Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man. So we're gonna choose some of these conversational topics. And,
There's some good ones popping
Hopefully,
in
there's
here.
some good ones and not
There is.
silly ones, But
Nope. There's some legit.
And,
They're legit. They're all legit.
all right, good. But let's get this day started off right the island way. I always wanted to just run off to an island somewhere and be a bartender.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that was answering my last question.
Happy Sunday.
I've been a rat race run along as I recall. I'm sick of playing the game, thinking of chucking it all. And moving down to the islands where the weather's hot. The people are crazy, but the stress level's not. I wanna be a bartender, far away from the race. Spend my days on a beach in some tropical place. I wanna be a bartender, pouring whiskey and beer, serving all my new friends, watching their problems disappear. This tie around my neck is simply choking off the air, but it serves to remind me just how little I care about my boss and his business. Man, I could use some fun, a frosty cold margarita and a place in the sun. I wanna be a bartender, far away from the race. Spend my days on a beach in some tropical place. I wanna be a bartender, pouring whiskey and beer, serving all my new friends, watching their problems disappear. I found a way to be happy. I just passed life's biggest test. I packed my beach towel, baby. I'm heading to Key West. I'm a bartender, far away from the race. I spend my days on this beach in this tropical place. Now I'm a bartender, pouring whiskey and beer, serving all my new friends, watching their problems disappear. Steve, you want a shot of whiskey? Tequila for Kevin. Wanna be a bartender. Hey, drinks for everybody. Jerry, get us all some drinks, buddy. Bottoms up.
Hey, this is Marty Nickel, and you're listening to Tiki Man Radio, where it's always tiki time. Tiki time.
little boy, I'd hear that whistle blow, wishing I was an engineer and away I would go. I told my mama on that train, that's where I want to be. She told me maybe someday, son, as she smiled at me. My childhood days had left me, I grew into a railroad man. My suitcase and guitar travel with me hand in hand. Chugging across the countryside, winding through the land. This always seemed like a life that I could understand. This feeling I can't change, and my ears won't refrain. And it seems like this old train's got me singing a railroad song.
That is a double shot of McGuffey Lane, and that is going out to all the train men out there.
Which, by the way,
yes,
we forgot about Dan Ware. He says, "What am I, chop liver?" I said, yeah, that's your name. And good morning to Dan Ware and Rachel.
That's
and
right.
Good morning to John Beck, who just chimed in.
Yeah, we got more people chiming in.
Good
morning to Nicole Reed.
Good morning, Nicole.
Out there.
Happy
Nicole
Sunday.
Nicole Reed is my pants.
Oh, yeah. Good morning to her. And also
her
Tammy
and
Creech,
Andrew.
who just chimed in.
Good morning. Happy Sunday to everybody out there. Happy Sunday to you. I hope you're doing fabulous. Welcome to Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man. It's been I hope you did set your clocks. We did. We actually went to bed early last night just to kind of make up for it. And you don't ever turn your back on radio because it'll show you who's boss in a heartbeat. Come down this morning and all the software that we used to do the videos was screwed up, so I had to rebuild this and rebuild that and do this, and that's why we didn't do the video. It wasn't because we didn't set our clocks, so I just want to point that out. But,
right.
Happy Sunday to you. All right, so
All right.
we got the new segment. Let me go back down here to the new segment there. Yeah, submit the question on the YouTube chat. Has to only be on YouTube, by the way. Ask the Tiki Man a question, and I will do my best to answer it. All right. So what's have y'all chosen 3 questions?
I know.
We know about the one.
Yeah, there's a few that's been popped in there. So
Okay, go ahead, B-Dog.
oh, let me go up here and get to them because we got a lot of conversation going on here. So
I bet.
Yeah.
all right, how about Bobby McQueen wants to know, how did the chocolate bar get its name?
Oh, that's a great one, Bobby.
That is a great question, Bobby.
It's a good story.
First of all, the chocolate bar is celebrating its 10th year in existence. The Tiki Bar has been around for 20 years this summer, and the chocolate bar has been around for 10 years. And the reason that I used to travel a lot, and I spent a lot of time in Chicago, and I'd go to all these speakeasies and up in New York, and I was just always fascinated with speakeasies, and I wanted to build a bar that was kind of like that, that was covered. The walls it originally started out all the walls were going to be, black and white pictures and this and that, kind of like a speakeasy kind of thing, a lot of history of Chattanooga and all that stuff. And then people started wanting their own pictures on the wall. So all that kind of went away, and we ended up putting all the pictures of everybody that's been here on the wall. So there's about 450 some odd pictures or so on the wall here at the Chocolate Bar. The way it got its name was that there was a bar up in New York called the Chocolate Bar, and they featured chocolate martinis, and I used to love those chocolate martinis. And so I came home, started making chocolate martinis, and decided to create our own chocolate bar. So the chocolate bar, the floors, the walls, everything was a special color of chocolate that I had made up, and we just called it the Chocolate Bar because our signature drink is a chocolate martini.
And it is so good. All the ladies love it.
Yes. So if you ever had one of our chocolate martinis here at the bar, then that's our signature drink, and that's where the Chocolate Bar got its name.
And the Tiki Man does it really beautiful. He takes the martini glass and swirls chocolate syrup in it before he mixes the chocolate martini up, and then he pours it over the swirls of chocolate syrup.
Well, there you go.
And that's kind of your indoctrination to the Chocolate Bar, because anytime new people come around, he's always making up a fresh batch of chocolate martinis. So that's kind of your initiation, I would say.
Yeah, absolutely. Chocolate martini is always, if you never had a chocolate martini, because a lot of people are not martini people. And,
I like martinis.
if you've ever been to a restaurant, they always come around after your dinner and say, did you save room for dessert? And you're like, oh, no. Well, a good after-dinner drink is a chocolate martini.
It surely
Remember
is.
that. If they make it well, or if they have it there or whatever,
Beth Travers said she had the chocolate martini.
Yes, she
right.
has.
That's right, you have.
Yes, she has. So, all right. What's the next question?
Maureen Bedfield, she would like to know, when she's listening to the Tiki Man Radio app, and especially when the live stream comes on, how do you find out what the song is and who the artist is?
All right. So is she talking about when
we're live?
Okay,
because it doesn't necessarily show.
Yeah, because it shows Sunday Mornings with a Tiki Man in the background, the show itself, whatever. We try to do a pretty good job of announcing who those artists are. Like the two back-to-back songs that I just played was from a band called McGuffey Lane, and that album was from 2010. And the first one was Bartender, which is one of my favorites. And then, of course, I played the Railroad song for all the others. But really, you can't because what ends up happening when we're on what's called remote DJ, we are overriding the bass. And a lot of times, one of the reasons that I started putting the show in the background is because it was showing a song that was playing that we are not playing. And it kind of confused people. So now it just says Sunday Mornings with a Tiki Man. And a good way to do that through the show is to always just ask the question. You hear a song that you like, you can ask the question in the chat, and we'll be sure to tell you that. Also, if you have an app phone, a really good app is Shazam.
Yes, it's fantastic.
And a Shazam, you can be in a grocery store, you can be anywhere. If a song is playing, when you hit Shazam, it searches and it'll tell you what that song is.
By listening?
Yeah.
I got it.
I do the same thing because I have the Google. If you hit the speaker on your Google search, and it'll pop up down the bottom for song. Just click on that, and it'll listen for a few seconds, and then pop up the information as well. So that's another option.
Same thing that Shazam did.
Another good app out there is SoundHound. That's another good one. It does the same thing. It just listens for the and it searches all the music in the world, and if it's out there, it will pop up and tell you the album, the song, and all that good stuff. So, and it's always good if you're in a restaurant or whatever, you're walking through, you hear a song playing, you're like, man, I love that song. Just take your app out and hit that, and boom, it'll tell you.
Okay. I saw a question in here. I'm trying to find it because I obviously want to tell you who is asking the question. Just scrolling through here trying to find it. The question in regard to, I'll let you answer the question. Maybe I can find who asked that question.
Okay.
Because in regards to your morning post,
yes.
Do you stay up all night coming up with that?
No.
I know the answer to this one.
No. Typically, the morning post, I used to get up every morning at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and I would write these, just whatever chose to write about. I do it a little bit differently now, and generally I write those before I go to bed. I used to have to do it when I got up, but now before I go to bed, I write those and I put them, get them ready to post for the next morning. And that's just due to some scheduling changes and stuff that I do. But I always try to, those morning posts comes out of all those years of traveling and the people that I met along the way. And I'd be in a bar, I'd be in a cab or somewhere, a train or something, and people would just always came up to me and just told me their whole life story. I mean, if we had 15 minutes, I could tell you everything about somebody because they'd tell me, and it usually just started with a hello or whatever. And people say the damnedest things. I mean, they would always have songwriters call it a hook. And I would always, if it was something real clever, I'd write it down on a napkin or a coaster or whatever I had handy. And I kept them in a shoebox for years. And then after I got out of the corporate world, from the finance business that I was in for all those years, I got the shoebox out and started writing those stories. And those early books that I have out there, those are all a collection of those early writings. But they're all real stories. They're all people that I met. There's things. Sometimes something's going on in the world or something's going on with somebody that I know that makes me think of something that I need to write about. I really appreciate everybody that takes time to read them. I try not to make them too long. And I can usually tell when somebody just likes the picture and and they don't read it. But for those of you that actually go out and read those every morning and stop by and say hi, and we start our way the positive way every morning, thank you so much for that. We really appreciate it.
And that was Patty with an I who asked that question.
Well, there you go. Thank you, Patty.
John Beck wants to know, where did you get the name Tiki Man?
Well, the Tiki Man came out of the Tiki Bar, and one thing about Tiki bars is that once you establish yourself with anything to do with Tiki, you no longer get Christmas presents or birthday presents because the Tiki Bar gets all that. It'll be a sign. Somebody will be somewhere. They'll be on vacation. They'll see something tiki, and they'll get that, and they'll bring it, or they'll send it, or they'll ship it, or whatever. And it's fantastic. Thank you for that, because it makes me think that the word tiki is, no matter how you put it in any sentence, it automatically takes you to a tropical place. And so, when I built the Tiki Bar 20 years ago, people would come over here, and then I would, I was in the Parrot Heads, River City Parrot Heads for 10 years, and they would introduce me and say, oh, you're that tiki guy, you're that Tiki Man, because I had the Tiki Bar. And when I started out in radio, I was with another radio station a buddy of mine was called Tiki Island Radio, and it was just a natural thing for me to be the Tiki Man because that's what everybody was calling me anyway. But it all came out of the Tiki Bar, which, by the way, so did the radio station. A lot of people that takes time to listen to the radio station really loves the mix of music that we have. It's not all trop rock, it's not all country, it's not all blues, it's not, it's a good mix, and all of that came out of the Tiki Bar. because we used to have a 51 plus CD player out at the Tiki Bar, and we'd burn all these CDs for the summer. And, it would just sit there and rotate and play songs just like a jukebox. And every once in a while, somebody would say, I hadn't heard that song in a long time or whatever. So whenever I built Tiki Man Radio, the music, it was the same format of what we were playing at the Tiki Bar.
What happened to those CDs?
Well, they were
gone with the dinosaur.
I want them.
Well, they're all gone now, but I think I still have the CD player back there.
I don't need that. I got one.
And
of
it's
those
probably
or
got
two.
CDs in it, by the way. Anyway, one year, because we would, once we started the chocolate bar, everything kind of moved in the wintertime. And then, because we don't really have bad winters here. I know everybody laughs at our winters up north. I get it. I understand. We complain a lot, but we don't really have bad winters here. But once I built the chocolate bar, everybody just naturally came inside, so we'd shut everything down out there. And one year when we got ready to, my son Brad, Bahama Brad, was living with me. A lot of y'all remember the early days when Bahama Brad was on the radio with us as well.
He was very good.
Yeah. And I started, we're taking everything out to get the Tiki Bar up and going. So I grabbed the CD player, and he's like, Dad, hold on just a second. Let me introduce you to digital music. And
we can play it from our phones now.
We can now play it by our phones now, Dad. So this was many years ago. And so we eventually rolled everything over, and now we have a iPad out there that just plays the radio station.
So the transition
really cool.
between songs is quicker with the non-automated CD thing that you had, where it had to cycle through and then finally load another one and so on. So there was a silent gap in there, whereas now they just blend in.
Now it's just part of the radio station.
Right.
So basically, everything we had on the CD player was in the radio station anyway. So,
Got it.
But yeah.
I have another good one.
Alrighty.
Tammy Creech says, what type of corporation did you work at prior to being the Tiki Man?
Oh, okay. Well, I was in the finance business. I worked for a company called Brundage Management, and I was divisional vice president for that company. I had all of Alabama, Tennessee, and Illinois. And so I did that for about 20 years. And then the guy that owned the company decided that he was going to sell off everything but Texas. That's where we were based out of, San Antonio. San Antonio is one of my favorite places to go. Love Texas in general. They just don't have a lot of beaches there.
They do have some.
They do have some down on the coast. But
Right.
it was a finance business, Tammy, and I really loved that business. I had a lot of employees. I still have employees that
They still call him daily.
call me, all the time. They're managers or vice presidents somewhere at different companies or whatever, and I hear from them from time to time. But once he sold the company, he gave me a really good severance package. It's almost 2 years worth of salary, so I headed down to Key West and spent about 3 months down there and started writing books and building the radio station.
Which I think is an amazing story.
Yeah.
That's really fun. And then you kind of just did your own thing for a few years before building the radio station. Yeah.
Yeah, when it was just me,
Yeah.
I was building business plans for people.
He was.
I had people that would pay me to come up with a 5-year business plan so they could go and borrow money. And based off of the information they gave me, I would, somewhat guarantee it. If they took it to the bank and they said they needed this or that, whatever, I could redact it. But most of the time, based off of the information they gave me, I could give them a 5-year business plan. Now, a lot of times their business model didn't work.
Right.
If you're not making money in that 5th year, you're probably going to go out of business. So a lot of times people would come and they would hire me as a consultant to say, hey, I've got this idea. I want to hire you, and you tell me, basically how much money I'm going to need over the next 5 or 10 years to make this work. Restaurants and bars, they come and go. People don't know how to manage them. And so I did that for about 3 years, I guess, something like that. So, yeah.
Yeah. I remember the last one that you had to do a business plan for, wasn't it? It was some dude in California with an idea for 200 flavors of popcorn or something like that.
Yeah, there's franchises out there for popcorn franchises. The last one that I remember seeing was in St. Charles, and outside of St. Louis, right across the river there was a franchise there. I think there's one over in Hickson. There used to be a popcorn store over there that has like 50 different flavors of popcorn and all this stuff. And he wanted to do that as well. But I never could get the, I got all the research that I could from franchises across America and all this stuff. If your overhead was really high, you wasn't going to make no money in the popcorn business.
No.
Is that pre-popped or?
Yeah, it's all bagged up.
It's already bagged and popped.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
that doesn't sound appealing to me. But if they had bags that you could pop your own, and the oil was where the flavoring was, so that it kind of created the.
I broke out the popcorn machine yesterday, the one we got upstairs. I got to get a scoop though for it. One thing that didn't come with it is a scoop to put it in the bag.
Oh, we need a scoop for sure. You've got the new salt shaker and everything. He's got this cool popcorn machine. It's really nice. It looks very carnival like, like you go to the carnival and get your popcorn.
You can put your butter on there and all that good stuff.
Sure,
Yeah.
I know. And I'm pretty sure you could find a popcorn scoop. They need to be a little deeper than an ice scoop.
Yeah, well, they make them so it's narrow at the bottom, so it slides right in the bag, and you can find that you can find anything on Amazon.
You could probably go to Ace Hardware here on the 58 because they used to have a popcorn machine before COVID, and when COVID showed up, they shut it down. I'll bet it's in the back, and you can say, "Hey, you want to sell that thing?"
Yeah, right. All right, so there you go. That is the segment there with Ask the Tiki Man. Thank you so much for submitting your questions. And
if we didn't get to your questions, remind us again next week because we'll do this for whenever.
Well, there's a lot of things where people send me stuff all the time. They send me questions. They send me, they want to know, how the radio got started. How how long has the Tiki Bar been here? This, that, and the other. A lot of people that have never been here see all the things that we have, from a distance. And then they're amazed when they get here and it looks like a regular house out front. So that's
out front it's very deceptively,
And that kind of goes back to the speakeasy thing. Okay, you're laughing. Yeah. What is it?
Okay,
what is
Nothing.
It's deceptively
Edward
appropriate.
Ed had a question.
Another one.
What's Ed's question?
He was actually the first one to ask the question, but we avoided it.
Oh, okay. Is he not? Is he asking it again?
Yes, he is.
Okay, well, all right. It's time to play a song.
Ed, you know the answer to that.
We had a.
You can keep working on it for us, okay?
Come on, buddy.
I'm on your
Come on,
side.
buddy.
No, he's on my side on this one.
We had some local artists that came in here one time, and KB and the Nashville Big Dogs.
Yeah.
And Dennis Brown and all those guys. Everybody that came in here and local artists, and this was back when we had the sponsorship over at Tanya's Pub.
Right.
And got to meet a lot of the local artists when we do the Sunday show over there, for those of you that remember that. But they came here one morning and played this song for us and just kind of blew me away because they kind of captured everything that I was trying to do at the time. It's called the Tiki Man song.
That's right.
Happy Sunday, everybody.
When the Tiki Man plays my favorite song, I can go to the Bahamas and never leave home. That's where I wanna be. I can almost touch the sea at a little cafe down by the beach. Never too far but never out of reach when I sing along to my favorite song. I got the water, the sun, and the sand, a cold margarita in my hand. I go there every time I can to have fun with my friends down by the ocean, down by the ocean. Just close your eyes and go down to the ocean, hear what the radio has to play. Just close your eyes and go down to the ocean and let the Tiki Man take you away. Like a tidal wave, I wave goodbye, laying back with a smile and no clouds in the sky. The sun is shining and I'm feeling good. Stay here forever if only I could. Down by the ocean, down by the ocean. There's a little tiki bar just around the bend. There I fill my heart with a tropical blend and watch the sun go down in a little tiki town. Just close your eyes and go down to the ocean, hear what the radio has to play. Just close your eyes and go down to the ocean and let the Tiki Man take you away.
Hey there, Danny Lynn, hippie chick, Jack Mosley, just checking in, saying hi.
I was feeling bad about 8:30. Had some crazy things running round in my head. Couldn't figure out just what was wrong with me. So I went to the doctor and he said it was bad. Took out a pen and he wrote on his pad a prescription for just what was ailing me. He said you need some sand therapy. With a drink in your hand by the ocean, what you need. You need some sand therapy. Some fun in the sun and a good tan is all you need. So I packed up my cooler with a case of Bud Light. I left right away, I could be there tonight. I pointed my car south to A18. Called up my boss and said it's doctor's orders. Seems I have a solar disorder, and I'll be back sometime around the 1st of June. Said you need some sand therapy. With a drink in your hand by the ocean, what you need. You need some sand therapy. Some fun in the sun and a good tan is all you need. Made it to the coast in record time. Got me a drink, some salt and a lime, and you can bet your ass I'm never coming back again. I need some sand therapy. Yeah, a drink in my hand by the ocean is what I need. I need some sand therapy. Some fun in the sun. lightning.
Are you looking to build your dream home in the beautiful Florida Keys? Look no further than Keys Custom Construction and Remodeling. Keys Custom Construction and Remodeling is a fully licensed general contractor, registered and located in beautiful Monroe County, Florida. Not only is Keys Custom Construction and Remodeling here to assist you throughout the build process, but we're also here to assist with the meticulous planning process required in building in Monroe County. We have the keys to building your dream in paradise. With over 100 combined years experience in construction in Monroe County, we have the ability to deliver all-style homes that conform to the high-velocity hurricane wind zone rating required in all of South Florida, including concrete block system stilted homes, traditional wood frame construction, as well as insulated concrete form construction homes. Be sure to follow us on social media and subscribe to our YouTube channel for future videos and more information. You can also visit us on the web at www.keysccr.com or call us at 305-204-6605 or click on the link in the description below. We look forward to hearing from you.
Are you looking for signs for your backyard oasis? Maybe for your tiki bar, or maybe you just want a pink flamingo in your yard. Well, let me tell you about Cammie's Grammys. That's what they do. Cammie's Grammys is just a beachy flamingo-loving girl from Wisconsin who's landlocked in Missouri and crazy about signs. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the Cammie's Grammys logo and reach out to her. They custom fit signs to your order, made right here in the USA. That's Cammie's Grammys. Everybody needs a pink flamingo in their yard. That's right, and it's getting to be summertime. Spring is just around the corner, and it's. I'm telling you right now, the dogwoods and everything are blooming here in the tropics of Tennessee. I think we're going to have one more cold spell. We always do, but once the trees start blooming, it doesn't hurt them, and it doesn't stay long.
Red buds.
Yep, it's just old man winter trying to hold on before he packs up and gets the hell out of here. And so if you got some signs, you got a tiki bar, you got your backyard oasis, whatever it may be, reach out to Cammie's Grammys, and she'll make those signs for you and get you hooked up. And, of course, if you got some property down in the Keys, reach out to Mark with Keys Custom Construction Remodeling. He does a fantastic job down there, and the business is really doing well. So we do appreciate their support. I see Callie McCool has stopped by wanting to know about my pickup lines. Good morning to you, Callie.
Well, Nicole Hogg, she says she feels like the Tiki Man's pickup line would be something like, "Hey, baby, I got a really big deck. You want to see it?"
That's perfect, Nicole. I do have a really big deck. Yeah. But honestly, I really do. There's a lot. I get messages all the time. People ask me questions, this, that, and whatever. They get interested in what's going on with the radio station and the tiki bar and all this other stuff. And thought it'd be kind of cool to just kind of throw it out there. Next week we'll do it again, and when you do it, just put "ask" all in caps. It makes it easy for us to find it when we're going through the stream here. I don't know, can they pin something to the top?
I'm not sure.
I know I can, but I don't know if they can.
I'm not sure. I've never tried it, and let me see. Do we?
Probably not.
No. I don't think you can.
Yeah.
But
okay.
But nonetheless, when you're going through there, some of them just may have gotten buried. So I know Maureen posted there, asked the Tiki Man in all caps, and then asked her question.
Okay.
It was easier when I was scrolling; it stood right out, and it could go right to it.
Makes it very easy to find.
Yes.
I got you.
Yeah, that's a good
idea. Okay, cool. So, happy Sunday to you, Callie. Glad that you have showed up, and people are... see, he's always got a comment when he starts laughing. Go ahead.
Well, Nicole Hall... they're still talking about your deck, and Nicole Hall goes, "I've seen it. It's big."
I don't know. Nicole and I go way back, right, to the Tiki Island radio days. It makes my heart swell to know that she thinks I've got a really big deck. Kind of swelled up there. Yeah. Anyway, we the Tiki Bar is, we've been working, endlessly trying to get everything ready for the summer party. It takes about 3 months to get ready for the summer party. And been working on different projects and this and that. And we've got to wait till pollen season goes away before we start pressure washing and getting everything ready to go. I hate for people to come here in the wintertime and see the Tiki Bar because it's really about the Tiki Bar. It's not about the chocolate bar.
Yeah, well, the chocolate bar is really nice.
Chocolate bar is nice, but it's all about everything came out of the Tiki Bar. Right?
But the thing is you're right. When winter comes and we shut everything down out there, it's just sad.
It looks depressing.
And then when you bring out all the colorful umbrellas and everything, and we've got the little mini garden going, and then we've got all these flowers, it just comes to life, and it's like, hello, I'm the Tiki Palace,
Yeah. Or the Tiki. What is Andy? I saw Andy pop up. I posted a picture. I was up drinking some rum at the Upper Deck Bar the other day, getting it all back together, and he was commenting. Andy Smith. We got to get you guys back down here, man.
Gene Henders he joined us, and he was, we're talking about Nicole being on and how big your deck. He goes, "What did I jump in on?"
What kind of show is this, for God's sake?
Let me just give you a backstory. So we've been asking the Tiki Man questions. It's a new little segment. So people were asking him different questions, and I don't know. I guess the big deck. Oh, no. Oh,
Nicole.
Somebody asked, what is the Tiki Man's pickup line?
Oh, that's it. Yeah. And Nicole had a good one. Yes.
Said,
hey, baby. You want to come over and see my really big deck?
Well, it was a little different than that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So how funny is that?
Yeah.
Yes, a tutu. Yes. Edward talking about a tutu on his big deck. On the big deck.
Well, we talked about for the summer party, we're gonna
wear tutus.
Well, no, the morning of the summer party. From 10 to 12, we're going to have Bloody Marys and on the Upper Deck Bar. All right, so we're going to have everybody up there. Yeah.
Contest, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it's a 2-hour
what you should do?
2-hour contest. Yeah. Yeah.
You want to really freak your neighbors out?
What? Yeah.
The morning of the summer party, you should get all your athletic, healthy friends that want to do it.
Yeah.
And you should do a tutu run through the neighborhood and see what the neighbors think.
I know my buddy Pat is down for that. We could do that. We could make
neighbors
it happen.
would be like, "What the hell?"
Well,
we could make it happen.
One year, we always had the River City Parrot Heads summer party here every year, and
yes,
one year I got flocked.
Yes, you did.
And what that means is the whole yard. There's a lady, all she does is go around and puts flamingos. There's like 50 to 100 flamingos in your yard. And that's what's being called flocked. And that's what she does for a living. I don't know if she still does it or not, but that was kind of surprising. Because I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
But she just shows up. Cool. You go out, people say, where'd all these flamingos come from? You go out there and there's 100 of them out there.
That's awesome. Kim Fisher and John Fisher told me they used to go around doing that to people, to some of their friends, too.
I think Kimberly Norcross is the one that actually hired the lady to do it.
That's funny. Yeah.
But I don't know about the whole tutu running through the neighborhood thing.
Yeah, you have to have both arms up, though, like this.
Yeah.
Of course your hula skirt will work, Nicole.
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely.
Bring the hula skirt.
We should have a parade, is what we should do. Have a parade going through the neighborhood.
Like a big New Orleans parade.
Yeah.
Hula skirts and coconut bras going through the neighborhood.
The horns, get the fire department out here, all that stuff, it's summer party time, that'd be kind of cool.
It would be cool. We have a lot of neighbors that come, but there are so many that just don't, and we've got hundreds of houses in this neighborhood.
There's 400 and something houses here, that's for sure. All right, so Flaz, I guess we're planning a fishing trip, huh?
Well, we're going to talk about it today. I think Alan's coming.
Yeah.
Is he here yet?
No.
So
not yet.
We're just going to kind of go over what his brother and he have already learned about striper fishing up by Watts Bar.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's a great time.
It would be us no longer having a guide with us at the time, so we'd be using their knowledge that guides had given them in the past.
Okay.
We would hitch up my boat on my diesel truck, take it up there and launch it, and then we'd go out from there.
So is your boat big enough to have all of us on there?
22 foot.
Oh, okay. There you go. I've never seen your boat. I've never been invited to see your boat.
Well, it's a center console Florida-style fishing boat.
I like those.
Very nice.
But
Very nice.
It has 2 bait wells, and it does have a live well in it. It has a real good stereo system. It has a Benemy top, a big one, the biggest you can put on it, so that you can get out of the sun.
I tell you, I went up there. I went fishing with Golden up in that area, and those were it was the best time and the biggest fish I have ever caught.
Yeah. Striper is
I
good.
mean, huge.
And I'm pretty sure the guides at the time, if you were with them, they would not let you harvest any of those fish, right?
No, we threw them all back.
Right, and that was their rule. But we're going to have 2-fish boat rule. In other words, the first 2 fish caught are going to be owner by the boat, and then we're going to bring those back and put them on the barbecue.
Oh, very nice.
Very nice.
Right.
Yeah.
Striper is very good tasting. Now, you don't want to eat a 22-pounder, but if you can get a 9 or a 7 or a 12, those are the good eaters.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Well, looking forward to it.
Rick the Stick, we have not forgotten about the pickleball tournament. We are going to do that in our to-dos.
All right, so the pickleball tournament, we do need to check in about the pickleball tournament. We need to see about getting the
Yeah, I'll go over
The
there
park?
this week. Yeah,
the park, see if we can, because they've got tennis courts over there, right?
that's right.
Yeah. So see if we can reserve a tennis court for a pickleball tournament.
I think they actually have isn't the pickleball courts a little bit different? I think they actually have the regulation pickleball court.
Oh, no
If they
kidding.
do, then
I
that's
think they
even
do.
better.
I think they
Even
do.
Really?
better.
Yeah.
Well, that's some need-to-know information.
I saw it on the news. They were highlighting it on the news. There's at least
For Harrison Bay?
well, I don't know if Harrison Bay, but
Okay.
somewhere in Chattanooga there is legit pickleball courts
Well, I
here
know
in
that-
Chattanooga now.
Don't want
Well,
it too
they're
far
over
away,
it.
though.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
don't want to go too far away.
That one is over in Collegedale.
Oh, is that where?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's the one we've talked about
Yeah.
before.
Yeah, but it's a little far, for doing that and coming home.
I'm pretty sure the first thing they're going to ask is that, well, it's not a pickleball court, and so what do you have to do to make it a pickleball court? And if somebody says, well, we got to paint some lines, they may not.
Well, we
want
got duct tape.
it. Duct tape might work, but what will work?
I will defer to Ed, the train man, and them for that. I
Well,
don't
I'm
know.
just saying what will work is the stuff that they make the lines with on football fields, and then you can just take your battery-operated leaf blower and blow it all off.
Well,
there you
what
go.
about that?
What do I got to watch, Christopher? He says, "Watch it, B-Dog." I don't know what I'm supposed to be watching.
He's-
I don't know. All right, moving on.
don't pay any attention to him. He's been,
We are doing pickleball on Friday.
he was smoking and watching for UFOs last night.
Pickleball
So don't pay any attention to what he's talking about. Morning to you, brother.
Waiting all year to sing that song. Climb on board, you can tag along. There's an island on the backside of the channel. Gotta hurry up and get there. All you need is a beach chair. Little too much fun, more than you can handle. It's time for a long vacation. Don't worry about what you're gonna spend. Learn the art of migration. You've been gone way too long. We'll settle up at the end. Climb on a plane, jump on a boat. Anything that flies, anything that floats. Just gotta get there. There's boats
and bars and beaches. It won't take too long to reach us. Meet me anywhere. It's time for a long vacation. Don't worry about what you're gonna spend. Learn the art of migration. You've been gone way too long. We'll settle up at the end. Find a sunken treasure, a lost city from centuries ago. Just remember, it's only money. So find your way down to Abaco. So here's a little warning. Going fishing in the morning, then it's belly up till the sun goes down. Bring the beer, bring your honey. Don't worry about that money. Plenty of time to break it all down. It's time for a long vacation. Don't worry about what you're gonna spend. Learn the art of migration. You've been gone way too long. So saddle up at the end. Saddle up at the
Hi, this is Steve Hopper. You're listening to Tiki Man Radio in the tropics of Tennessee.
I live in the tropics of Tennessee. I've got my own little island down here off the coast of Kentucky. Well, I bet you think I've lost my mind. But from my hammock here, I'm doing fine. It's the perfect place for me. In the tropics of Tennessee. Palm trees swaying in the breeze all around my house. A 2-bedroom bungalow, and it's a strange sight, no doubt. 'Cause people when they're passing by take a double take, they can't believe their eyes. It's an awesome sight to see. Yeah, the tropics of Tennessee. Round back there's a swimming pool right beside a tiki bar. And I'm the leader of an island band, and people come from near and far. 'Cause there's a party going on every Saturday night. All my neighbors are here, so they don't mind. It's the only place to be. You may think I've lost my mind, 'cause my life runs on island time. It's the perfect place of Tennessee.
Mr. Steve Hopper. He will be here for the summer party. It's a nice addition to the lineup. Normally we have the Shanty Hounds, but of course, you know, a lot of y'all may or may not know, but Chris has been under the weather a little bit, having some health issues and stuff, so they're not going to be able to make it all the way up here. And so Steve Hopper has been slid in that spot. 3 to 6, and of course Jonas Lawrence Band will be here rocking the stage from 6 to 9. So Bloody Mary mornings, we'll have Bloody Mary contest, I guess, Saturday morning from 10 to 12 right here at the Upper Deck bar.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we were talking about Valley Center, Kansas, the backyard. Pup Morris's win, did you say?
Let me bring it up here.
Yeah,
I got all the information here.
Pup Morris and Jesse Rice coming to the backyard.
Pup Morris is going to be at the backyard on May 20th, Saturday, May 20th, at 6:30.
There we go.
And then in June 24th at 5 p.m., Jesse Rice will be there at the backyard.
Cool. That's right. It's Jesse Rice that was coming. I was like, man, they got a big name dude.
Jesse Rice and Pup Morris is coming to Valley Center, Kansas.
That's going to be great.
Seems like we had Pup Morris, 2 years ago at the showcase?
Yes. Yes, we did.
Yep, he was there. I got to meet him.
Pup. P-U-P? Pup.
Yep.
Pup Morris, yeah.
The Scuba Cowboy.
Yeah, he was a scuba diving guy, and it was kind of similar to the same thing, you know, how I got my name as a Tiki Man, you know, with the Tiki Bar. You know, he was a scuba diving guy, and he became and he would also play guitar, and people were like, oh, you're that scuba, you're the Scuba Cowboy.
You're
Isn't that something else?
And it stuck. You know? So there we go. All right.
Good morning to... It looks like you got a buddy out there been chiming in there.
A buddy?
Yeah. You were talking about. Is that your friend?
A friend of yours, yeah.
Gary?
Gary's my son.
Oh, Gary's your son.
Yeah.
Well, good morning to Gary.
Yeah,
Good
we
morning,
called him
Gary.
Guru when I was
Guru,
When he was about 2 years old, I used to sing the little song, Guru Gary, and he didn't like it.
Probably still don't like it.
Well, good morning, Gary.
Yes.
Oh,
Callie McCool says the students started a Tiki Man Radio tribute show at school.
Yes.
And they're smoothing out the kinks.
Yeah, I guess they're going to be doing it on YouTube.
Oh, very cool.
And so looking forward to that. We'll have to have the kids back on the show when they get it all said and done. That's kind of cool, having the Tiki Man tribute show. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Really
Good morning to Joe Leo. Just chimed in.
Good morning, Joe.
The man, the legend himself, and of course that is our travel company, the JBL Legends Travel Company. And they are the ones that are doing the Tiki Man Radio Escape to Paradise, the second annual down in Mexico.
But it's closed now, right? There's no more rooms.
Yeah.
He had to release the last two.
Right. You have to get you can still go, but you can't get the group rates.
I need to get with Joe about the wellness retreats. You know, that's right up my alley. So
The wellness retreats.
what he talked about last week.
Oh, okay.
The wellness retreats, yeah. It's wellness travel.
Wellness travel.
You know, like yoga and meditation resorts and stuff like that.
But he still hasn't gone any fishing trips yet.
I bet he will.
Oh, yeah, Joe, if you're listening.
Do wellness, but
yeah, fishing trips.
How about a drunken trip? You know what I mean? It's just all it is just worldwide bars you hit.
I'm sure we could get hooked up with Kelly, our concierge girl, about the best place to go fishing, really, honestly, is in Isla Mirada.
Yes. Yes.
Joe says ice fishing for flies.
Well,
Ice fishing for flies.
Now, I just...
We'll be like two grumpy old men in that.
That's right. That's right.
I bought some stuff for the club, not for our fishing club that I'm a member of, which has the marina and my boats there. And I just bought some barbecue stuff for him from a guy in Florida, and he told me it was, and I can't remember the name of the town right now, but it's right on the East Coast, on the Atlantic side, and it's considered the capital of sailfish.
Oh.
Sailfishing capital of the world. And so I sent him a picture of that 8.5 footer on my wall, and I think it impressed him.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Very nice. Wow. All right. So what do we got going on today? We have the race this afternoon at 3 o'clock, and I'm supposed to have a dinner with my brother and my sister and all of them down in, there's a place.
Alabama.
Well, there's a place down in South Pittsburgh that's a really nice place that they want us all to go to, but I'm not going down there today. Let's see if I can get in my phone. I'll tell you the name of this place. Let's see here. I can't remember the name of it, but it's a really cool place. Got these globes that you have dinner in.
That's where I wanted to go.
Oh, really? In South Pittsburgh?
Yes.
Really?
Up on the mountain.
Domes.
Not globes.
Domes.
How cool.
That's where I wanted to go.
You have dinner in a dome?
You have dinner in a dome in the wintertime, but I think all the domes were taken. Let's see here.
Dinner in a dome. Must be a little tiny dome.
No, they're really... I need to find you that picture. They're really nice.
That sounds really cool.
It is cool.
Yes. Let's see. Judy. Well, I don't know what it's called, but anyway, Judy, his sister, set it all up.
Oh. Well, that was awful nice of her.
Yes. Well, my brother's birthday was a couple days ago. He's not getting any younger, but it's kind of hard for us to get away on a Sunday. We got the show.
We got 3 shows.
We got 3 shows on Sunday, and then we always got people here. Get that family. And it's kind of hard to do that on a Sunday. And they're all retired, by the way. Mm-hmm. So technically, they can go anytime.
So is this the brother I met at the...
Yes.
When we were shooting shotguns up
Brother
Turnip Green Festival.
Turnip Green Festival,
Yeah,
that's right.
that's
the world famous Turnip Green Festival.
And my sister's birthday's coming up in April 8th, and I got her an Island J gift.
Oh, very nice.
Very nice.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Good morning to David Freeman.
Hey.
Dave Freeman. Hey, buddy.
The piano man. Good morning to you, brother. Hope you're doing fabulous.
I wish I had a quarter of Dave Freeman's energy.
I know that's right.
He's awesome.
He does have a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Boomer Blake is that way as well.
Oh, yeah. Boomer. Oh, my gosh. When Boomer came to stay with us, I was like, I think it was midnight, and he was still like, yeah.
I'm like, all right, man, I got to go to bed.
I'm like, dude, my batteries wore down hours ago.
Yeah.
So he was just going like the Energizer Bunny.
Well, this is when the studio was still over there, and we just had Boomer Blake and Danny Rosado did a house concert here.
Yes.
This is the first time they ever played together, I believe.
Yes.
They had played, first time they ever met was down in Key West, because I hooked them up down at the Blue Heaven, and then at the Tiki House, and then they came here and did the house concert, I believe. So,
Dave says, I'm energetic. Boomer is nuts.
You got that right.
I agree with that.
We all agree with that.
But anyway, so I had recorded the show, the house concert of them playing, right? And he wanted to listen to it. So I just put him in the studio. I'm like, here's the headphones. Knock yourself out. I'm going to bed.
And he was just like,
we're really good, man. I'm like, yeah, y'all are great. Good night.
Good night. See ya.
You didn't see any remnants of white lines anywhere.
No, none of that.
He's high on life.
He's just naturally energetic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of energy, man. A lot of energy.
I don't know where it comes from. Wow.
Yeah.
It's pretty wild.
But, so the pickleball tournament would have to be on Friday, right?
It is going to be on Friday.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, how long does a pickleball tournament last?
Ed said last time about 2 hours.
2 hours.
We're good for 2 hours.
Good for 2 hours. Okay. Yeah. So if we had it at the park, like from 2 to 4 or something like that, or, I don't know when everybody gets into town. The time will be changed, so we can do it later in the afternoon if we need to. All right. What is it now?
Well, they were talking about.
Share with us.
They were talking about you ice fishing with flies.
Yeah, 2 old grumpy old men in a box.
Well, our producer sent me a picture that says a picture of Danny with his fish, and it shows a guy laying in the snow with these tiny little fish.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we got beautiful lakes here full of fish. Why don't we just fish here? I don't know if we need to go ice fishing or anything like that.
No. I'm not an ice fisherman. It's a whole other mental
I don't think I want
attitude about getting out there with tippets, you know what I mean? You got to go out and set the springs on them and all that.
Yeah, screw all that.
What the heck is a tippet?
Yeah.
It's the thing that catches a fish. You don't have to have rods and reels. You just watch your tippets, and when one flag flies up, you have to run out there and see if it's got a fish, and most of the time it does. And so you sit in your car or your truck or whatever, where you got like
drinking beer
and have got a heater.
Yeah.
Well, Nicole Hall says she's been ice fishing and it's miserable.
Yeah.
So stay away.
Screw all that, man.
Yeah.
Screw all that. I mean, if I go fishing, I want to be, on a boat. It's got to be warm. It's got to be enjoyable.
Yeah.
April, it should be great.
Yeah.
How funny.
Now, April should be crappie season.
Well, it's actually both, but I mean, that's when stripers, everything's kind of getting active at that time because the bait fish are coming up at that time, and that's what provokes all of the feeding going on, and crappie is in it, and your stripers are in it, regular bass are in it, catfish are in it, so everybody's in the eating mode.
Yeah. Well, my brother does a lot of crappie fishing, and they put them in the freezer, and then we usually have a fish fry. Mm-hmm. But crappie, man, that's some of the best fish on the lake.
You will find that if we get a couple of striper and throw them on the boat, and then I do them, you're going to say this is like just right up there.
Well, all right, then.
As a great sweet, firm fish meat.
I'll say, where they go fishing and everything, they have a big sign up there. There is a limit on what you can eat.
I know, but you know what? That is
because
one of those things
you're fishing in the water where the nuclear reactor is.
Yeah, but isn't that kind of like
That's why these fish are monsters.
Okay,
no nude sunbathing. I mean, it's just a sign, right?
Pretty much. I mean, here's the thing. I mean, you get a young fish. It hasn't been in the water a long time. You eat a really old one, a big one. That may have more, things like heavy metals in it or whatever. But the younger fish, the smaller ones that haven't been in the water as long, and let's face it, striper are not bottom feeders. They eat live. They're a predator fish. So it's kind of one of those things where they say, you only want to eat 2 a year or something like that. Well, we're only going to bring 2 back for the whole year, and no big deal.
Well, you know the history of all these lakes here, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, yeah. Well, for those of you that don't know, that this used to be all farmland, and of course back in, you saw this a lot in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, right? Where they flooded the valley.
Oh, yeah.
And turned them into lakes.
That actually happened right here.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And, this is because when they were building all the dams, for nuclear power and all that stuff. So, when the water drops and they drop it down in the wintertime, they raise it usually back up around Easter. But you can go out here to what's called Old Harrison, take a boat out there and see some of the old roads and foundations of houses and whatnot.
I just put, like I was saying in the past, I put about $10,000 on the boat in the imaging. So we might just do that one of these days. Go out there and kind of take a look at the screens I have on the boat for the down scans.
Well, there you go. Very cool. There you go. Harrison Bay is a beautiful place to live and a beautiful place to be, and I'm glad we got a fishing trip in our future. We just gotta plan it out, get a date. I mean, I can make it happen if it's through the week for sure. Just need to know what that date is.
I think Alan and I were thinking of a Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Kind of splitting the week.
Okay, that'll be good. We'll get in the boat and...
Hey, this is Kat at CK Sunrise Villa. Wishing everyone a wonderful day. Listening to Tiki Man Radio, your coastal Americana radio station.
hear the roosters call.
Swim Skinny, Mo, if you want to know who that is singing that song, called Rooster's Call. Easy laid back tune on a Sunday morning.
That's a 4/4 beat, and was counting them, and it was just nice and slow with a 4/4 beat. I love it like that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Let's see here. Going over here, Gene Henders. Ice fishing wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't so damn cold outside.
I know, I know cold.
And
I'm with you, brother.
No cold.
I said tippets, but they're tip-ups.
Tip-ups.
Yeah, tip-ups. I realized I said tippets.
Tip-ups.
Tupper? Is it Tupper?
No, tip-ups, meaning the flag tips up when you get a bite or a fish on the line that's down in the ice water.
I don't know how y'all people who do not like beets think beets are gross, because they are like eating candy to me.
Yes, I love them too.
I love beets.
I think that's the most worthless vegetable that God ever made. I think he was...
Well, you would be wrong, sir. You know what beets do for you? They're really good for your libido. They increase blood flow. They sure do.
Well,
they sure do.
They contain a lot of iron and minerals and things like that because they are a root vegetable.
I love root vegetables.
I think God was experimenting with vegetables when he made the beet. You know, kind of like when he was trying to make the horse, right?
No.
Clearly, he was confused when he made the horse. I mean, he eventually got it right, but, you know...
Came up with a donkey.
Well, you had the zebra. You had the zebra, and he's like, I don't know, all those stripes kind of mess with my head. Then he made the donkey, and the donkey was all ears. Yep. And then he made the giraffe, the horse with a big long neck, you know, and then finally got the horse right, you know, after that.
Now, you didn't bring up mule. Now, how come? How come you didn't bring up a mule?
Not forgetting about the mule.
Well,
I'm just saying, it seems to me like the horse was a little bit of an experimenting.
It's a man-made animal, a mule is. Did you know that mules are sterile?
No.
Yes, they are. They are all sterile. They are
well, how do they make more mules?
Artificial insemination.
Well, you know, when the male mule and the female donkey really love each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and she's not too high maintenance.
But they were able to create a big hauling animal, and that's where you get the 20 Mule Team, you know, borax soap commercials back in its day.
Donna's like, number one, you just about made her spit out her coffee, her Beach Buddha coffee, Donna says, but now she says, I got to go get some beets for Bob.
That's right, Donna.
All right, beets all around, everybody.
Yep.
Ed says fresh beets make your pee turn red.
The best way is slow roasting them with a little butter, salt, and pepper maybe on them, and put them in the oven and let them kind of concentrate. They get rid of their water in them, so their flavor goes way up. And when they're finally tender, man, they're so good.
They are, and then put a little goat cheese on top of that beet.
Oh yeah.
When they come out of the from roasting.
We never get goat cheese, but we do get mule cheese.
I love goat cheese.
This hour of the show is brought to you by Beets. No beating involved. All right? Get Beets for you, Bob. Everybody's happy.
That'd be Beach Bob. Beach Bob.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bob. I love beets, and I went up to get some at the hummus, and I was like, "Oh joy! I still have some beets left over, so I brought my beets."
Well, I'm not going to eat crackers and hummus right now.
Well, you can.
Are you having a Bloody Mary?
I am.
Uncle Alex has got his Bloody Marys out there.
Uncle Alex says celery is the most useless veggie.
Celery. Well, it's good in a Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Josh Clark says horses and beets. You never know what the topic's going to be around here.
That's right. You never know what you're going to get on Tiki Man Radio. That's right.
Because we have no script.
Yeah. Hey, Josh, happy Sunday to you, brother. Hope you guys are going to make it to the summer party.
Yeah.
And you know what? Callie McCool, he flies over here all the time, flies over us to go somewhere else. He needs to come here, right? He needs to come to the summer party. I'm not going to live forever, for God's sakes.
I think he said, Callie mentioned a little bit back in the episode here that he was going fishing with the grizzly bears this summer.
Yes, I was going
Fly fishing, yeah.
And Callie said that, I was wondering what part of Montana you're going to go to, Callie.
Yeah,
I got a cousin that lives up there, and one day I'm gonna.
I love
meet
Montana.
him.
It's so beautiful.
Donna's talking about putting sauce on the beet, and then he'll eat it up.
Put a little
hot sauce on it.
Put a little hot sauce on it, and he'll be fine.
Sauce on your bob? Is that what he was?
Put a little hot sauce on your bob, and everything will be fine.
That's right, Edward. It is almost garden time.
What could possibly go
I'm
wrong?
already getting ready and prepared for it.
Yes.
With the worm farms are coming back, and
Lord help us. They're not going to be in the damn kitchen, though. All right.
No. Actually, I'm burying. I've got a new system set up, and I'm going to bury the worms, like in a box. And we've got a whole new setup out there. I'm going to do a shade garden, and the worms are going to be happy in the shade garden.
I bought a refrigerator for mine. I did. I went out and got a small refrigerator, and I have my worms in a container, a big container, with newspaper on the top, and it's sitting on the shelf in the refrigerator. It's turned down to the point where it's just barely making ice on the outside of the freezer thing, and so that sometimes it's melting and drops a little bit of the condensate into the worms, but they are happy. You lift up that newspaper, and man, they all scream back down into the dirt quick. It's cool.
They like it dark and cool.
Yeah.
And now we moved on to worms.
I'm excited about the worms this year. I'm excited about the shade garden. Larice and I found an incredible elephant. I had never seen what an elephant ear root ball looks like, and it looks like a coconut, doesn't it? Yeah, and I was like, man, and they grow up this bit huge, and they love shade, so I think I'll go back and get some of those.
We got a bunch.
Big elephant ears to plant in the shade garden.
Josh Clark says, Chelsea said they are coming to the summer party. She's counting down the days. Yeah, all right.
And
thanks to the debacle last year, we've already replaced the pool liner.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. And Callie said he's going to Bozeman.
Bozeman, okay, that is a very popular area.
Yeah, it is. Ooh.
We got a brand new JBL Legends travel moment coming up at noon, and wonderful. Really appreciate the relationship we have with JBL Legends Travel and Beach Buddha Coffee.
Absolutely.
Thanks to the last shipment, you have coffee now, right?
Yeah. You give me some coffee, so yeah. I got it.
All right. So, did you ever get any from him?
No.
Okay. All right.
No.
We just trade out, you know what I'm saying? I give you coffee, you give me coffee back, but
There we go.
Yeah, because I think we had 2 bags of that. Did she give you both that two
No,
bags?
she gave me the 1 bag of hazelnut bay.
Oh, okay.
Is what she gave me. So
that's your favorite.
I still got to get an order because my absolute favorite's coconut bay.
Oh,
Coconut
so I got to get me an order in.
Coconut Bay or Holiday Bay, one of the two.
Both of them are good.
Yeah, they're very good.
Yeah, we're drinking Holiday Bay at the house.
Donna Cummings, we are
Yeah,
coming
her
to the
and
summer
Bob
party.
coming to the
how
summer
exciting
party.
is that?
Well,
And
well,
she wants a chocolate martini.
yeah, and
That's
we'll
what she
get
said.
some beats for Bob when he's here. All right?
Hey, Bob, these are the way to go, buddy.
I wonder if you could make a beet martini.
You can. You know, just like a pomegranate, you can juice it.
Yuck.
You absolutely can, and I think that would be fantastic. Just like a pomegranate martini. Yes.
I'll probably
We
waste
need
a
that
gallon of
soundbite in
vodka.
here. No! No! Please, no! No! God, no! Yeah, we need that.
Okay, suck this down.
Yeah.
Cucamelons. I don't think I've ever seen a cucamelon, Edward. So
Cucamelon.
He said that's what him and Pat are growing this year. So
you smoke
so
pot.
he's really
They are
excited about
kin, a watermelon and a cucumber.
combination.
Yeah, they are akin to each other.
I thought that's when you were smoking pot in the garden and you just made something new.
I don't know if you,
a cucamelon.
you know, to get a cucumber and a watermelon combination,
Yeah.
that sounds like something that you're completely against, and that's genetically modifying something.
No, I
Because
think
that does
No.
not sound natural.
I think they just cross-pollinate.
Cross-pollinate's different than genetically modifying. But it doesn't sound natural. You're right, buddy. You're right. They're tone cucumbers. Melon-looking vegetables. Look them up.
Okay.
All right, awesome.
We'll
I
do
will.
that.
I'm excited about garden season. I'm just not going to be a big farm this year because I don't have that kind of energy. But I'm definitely going to do around here and try to start on the front landscaping too.
Being from San Diego, I used to go into these Asian markets, and you could see all the
Asian
different types of vegetables that come from Southeast Asia,
Yeah.
which they have imported in, or somebody's growing them in the San Diego area. I don't know, but they're awful strange-looking stuff. You know, I never.
All right, tell
Okay,
us.
got to be one more.
Well, Dave Freeman wants to know, does the melon and the cucumber really need to love each other to make a cucumber?
I don't think so. I think just a little beet martini will get it over with. You know, I think that'll make it happen for him. I really do.
I love some of these comments.
Yeah.
I was told to go out with a Q-tip and put it into one bloom, and then take that Q-tip over and put it into the other bloom, and you cross-pollinate.
Cross-pollinate it.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, there
Isn't
you go.
that interesting?
Well, it's different. I'll give you that. Like Josh said, you never know what you're going to hear around here. That's for sure. We got a brand new JBL Legends Travel Moment coming up next.
Love that guy.
Happy Sunday, everybody.
Well, I don't know why I came here tonight. I got the feeling that something ain't right. I'm so scared in case I fall off my chair. And I'm wondering how I'll get down the stairs. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Yes, I'm stuck in the middle with you. And I'm wondering what it is I should do. It's so hard to keep the smile from my face. Losing control, yeah, I'm all over the place. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. When you started out with nothing and you found that you're a self-made man. And your friends, they all come calling, slap you on the back and say, please, please. Try to make some sense of it all, but I can see it makes no sense at all. Is it cool to go to sleep on the floor? 'Cause I don't think that I can take anymore. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. I'm so scared in case I fall off my chair. And I'm wondering how I'll get down the stairs. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Yes, I'm stuck in the middle with you. Stuck in the middle with you. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you.
Kenton McCutch checking in from the California Delta, paddle boarding upriver, listening to Tiki Man Radio. What could possibly go wrong?
Winds are out of the south today. The weatherman says it's about 78. Sun shining bright, man, there ain't a cloud in the sky. I loaded the boat up with gas and beer. Man, that water's looking crystal clear. And it's a heck of a day just to be alive. And I've been trolling down the river, weaving through the mangrove trees. And I've been casting a line out, talking to the manatee. There's 3 feet of snow up in Chicago and more on the way. It's another beautiful Florida day. Top pull down, boarding the back, man, I love the sound. The gulls and the surf as the waves wash the day away. I've got a spot in the sand and the beer's on ice, wasting away here in paradise. The rhythm of the ocean is the music you want to play. Strolling by the ocean, stop beneath the tall palm tree. Cooling my feet in the shade with no particular place to be. I love the mountains up in Tennessee, but that's not enough to make me stay. Man, it's another beautiful Florida day. Let's go over here and get a beer while these boys play. And even through all my travels and the places I've seen, Sunshine State calls me back. Man, there ain't no place I'd rather be. And even if tomorrow never comes for me, that would be okay. 'Cause I'm living on a beautiful Florida day. Man, such a beautiful Florida day.
And now, Tiki Man Radio is proud to present the JBL Legends Travel Moment with Joe Leo. Take it away, Joe.
Good morning, everybody. It's Joe Leo with the JBL Legends Travel Group with this week's Travel Minute. And this week I want to talk about holiday travel. I don't care if you're thinking about going away for Easter or Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, those are always the most expensive times to travel. However, it's when everybody wants to travel because that's when the kids are off from school or the spring break or whatever. That's when they want to travel. So I got a call yesterday from a family that wants to go, 14 people to an island during the Easter break. They called yesterday now. We're in March. They need 7 rooms, maybe 6, depending upon how they double up in the rooms. It has to be an all-inclusive resort, and if they would like it if it had a casino. Okay. Doesn't sound like a big task because we can go into our booking engines and we can put all those details in there. However, there is nothing available. Sold out. Hotels are sold out. And I tell people all the time, when you want to go away for a holiday, don't call me in March for April or in October for Thanksgiving. You got to start planning this 5, 6, 7, 8 months out. I have families that go away every year in Thanksgiving, and they booked for this past Thanksgiving. They already booked for next year for Thanksgiving. Why? They didn't have to buy the flights yet, but at least they got the rooms, they got it reserved. This is the most popular time to travel, those holiday seasons. So please, if you're thinking about traveling on over the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, whatever else other holiday you could think of, when kids are off from school, or the summertime even is bad too, because that's when everybody wants to travel. The kids are off from school, we can take a summer vacation. If they're not coming down the Jersey Shore or headed out to the mountains, they want to go on vacation. Please, plan in advance. Plan in advance. Small deposit to lock in those rooms. We can watch the airfares and see how they go and always add those on later, but get your rooms. Anyway, this has been Joe Leo with this week's Travel Minute. Hope you have a great day. Hope to talk to you soon.
Thanks, Joe. Always travel with someone you trust. JBL Legends Travel and Joe Leo. Reach out to him at 732-831-5200. The official travel company of Tiki Man Radio. This hour of the show is brought to you by JBL Legends Travel, who is always one phone call away from anywhere. They're also sponsors for Tropical Country with B-Dog and Lou on Wednesday nights between 7 and 9. JBL Legends Travel. Always travel with somebody you can trust. They are one phone call away from anywhere. Reach out to them at 732-831-5200. MFG Records Tropical Division is a live cam for B-Dog and Lou every Wednesday between 7 and 9, streaming live on the YouTube. MFG Records, that stands for Music for Grown-Ups. They work with each individual artist to take them to the next level. Reach out to Beth Travers and Dave Sines today and take your music to the next level. MFG Records, Tropical. Goaltending Services, our good friend Gypsy Travel, will take you out to the sandbars of the Florida Keys. It's time to get off the bar stool and try another bar, a sandbar for a change. Get to go to the places that Tiki Man Radio and the crew get to go. With GTS Services, reach out to them at 305-916-0990 and go out on a sandbar today with Goaltending Services. Our good friends, Gypsy Travel. Reach out to them today and have some fun. Tell them the Tiki Man sent you.
That's the way to do
away from the noise and buildings that darken the skies. I guess you could say
Hi, it's Kurt from Big Bad Voodoo Daddy, and you're listening to Tiki Man Radio. What could possibly go wrong?
got to have some Bob Marley in your life, for goodness sakes.
Yes, sir.
One of the only posters I have hanging here in the studio is a Bob Marley poster. Bob Marley was a very spiritual man, and most of his music were almost like hymns. So if you really get into music, really get into all of it, really came out of Bob Marley's music. And what are y'all doing over there?
Getting hummus.
Getting hummus. Here, let everybody else see it there. There you go.
Hummus is good for
That's
you.
right. Take some of those beets.
Beets
They do
and
make
hummus?
beet hummus.
Yeah.
You ever had the beet hummus?
I
Pretty
have.
good.
It's
Roasted
really
beet
good.
hummus.
Here we go
Roasted beet
again.
hummus.
We always need more Bob. You're right, Nicole.
Yep.
Always.
It's one thing I loved about being part of Tiki Island Radio back in the day with my buddy Johnny B. He's very spiritual as far as Bob Marley and all that stuff. And we played a lot of Polynesian style music, kind of catered to the Hawaiian Islands and all that stuff. So I got very involved in learning about the culture of the Hawaiian Islands, and that's why Nicole always says aloha, which yeah, hello and goodbye. That's where all that comes from, So I just love you, Nicole. Thank you for listening.
Sticking with him for all these years.
Yeah, sticking with me for all these years. I really appreciate it. I really do. And got to get Johnny B back on the radio. I tell him all the time. We talk occasionally, and I'd love to have Johnny B back on the radio. You guys, he's a master when it comes to
Oh, no, I know. I've heard him.
radio. He really is.
He really was. He was great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, look what the Tiki Man got.
Oh,
Thank you, Uncle Alex.
Is that number 1 or number 2?
Number 2.
Number
The second one's always better.
The golden boy himself is
Uncle
here.
Alex, while you're in here, so let me see if I can get the cameras over that way. There we go. There we go. So, I mean, there's this talk about having this Bloody Mary contest. Are you up for that?
Well, I think I should,
recuse yourself.
That's good. I like that.
He would be the professional judge.
Well,
actually going to have a panel, aren't you?
It's funny, now Alex and I we've been friends for damn near 20 years, and so we go way back. And it's funny now. Y'all had somebody in the studio the other day or whatever, and I think it may have been Harold, and he says, "Are you the guy that always makes the Bloody Marys?" And so there you go. Yeah, the bushwhacker. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Well, be doggone.
Yeah. But anyway, so you're going to accuse yourself, or maybe you should be the judge.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
do not compete. I don't want to blow them out.
Oh, I understand.
Yeah.
You don't want to hurt their feelings or anyway. Yeah, I believe.
I'm pretty sure Larice is going to be in on the competition.
I think if we do this right,
yeah,
that having Bloody Marys that morning of the summer party will get the party started off right. I really believe this.
So as far as the participants...
The what? Say that again.
The participants. So as far as the participants... You probably want to limit it to like 6 entries, don't you think?
Well, maybe we should get organized here with this.
Right now?
Yeah, we'll put Uncle Alex in charge of who's going to be involved with it. How about that?
Well, it's not the who's thing. It's just the
I'm a supervisor at heart, always.
Yeah, it would be cool to kind of powwow and know what the criteria is. That'd be kind of neat.
You know what the art of a good supervisor is? Delegation.
Delegation, yeah.
When Nicole Hall says, "Bring it, Uncle Alex."
Oh, we have a challenge.
Bring it on.
Right.
We have a challenge. Yeah, there we go. We have a challenge.
You can't back away from a challenge, Uncle Alex. You can't recuse yourself now. The challenge has been laid.
That's true. Let's talk about that for a minute. You can't just act like listen, I'm the world famous Uncle Alex with the Bloody Marys and all that stuff.
I think he should be the first participant.
I believe you're right about that.
Larice maybe wants to be second, and then who was the person?
Now we got to pace Larice.
Well, Nicole's calling it the Bloody Mary Throwdown.
Oh, the Bloody Mary Throwdown! I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
Right now.
Yeah.
So picking judges, that's going to be kind of one of those. It's going to be kind of a little subjective because
subjective.
Yeah, subjective.
That's a nice word.
You know,
subjective.
just because you don't want to have like the biggest alcoholics amongst us drinking. you probably want to mix it up a little bit.
Somebody who doesn't like Bloody Marys actually finds one they like, they win.
Well, I mean,
because I don't like Bloody Marys.
So, I mean, we really got to plan this out. I mean, because I'm sure people want to have bacon involved and all their dressing and all that stuff, you know? I mean, so what do they win? If they win the bloody,
the badge of Bloody Marys, you know, we get a badge or make up something, you know. I've got some Chattanooga badges for the Chattanooga. We can just paint over that. And
all right, I'll get a
best
get a crown,
Mary, you know, a chocolate bar or whatever, you know.
Yeah,
take that Chattanooga badge. I got a couple of those kind of things.
I'll see if I can get a T-shirt made up as the winner,
the Bloody Mary champ,
for the summer party.
Ooh, there you go.
And we will present that. And then I'll get a goodie bag together with all the CDs and things we got from all the other artists that come through here and all that stuff. And I'll put something together for the winner. And then we'll all take a nap before the summer party.
I really like that title, the Bloody Mary Throwdown.
Bloody Mary Throwdown. I like that.
I like that.
That's pretty cool.
Thinking of getting in on the deal then. Maybe I can come up with a recipe.
Yeah, recipe.
You know, the thing is that we've got like 4 months I can make.
Nicole says, count me in. I can't wait for my new shirt. She's pretty confident there.
She is very confident. She's a tall drink of water, so I got to get the shirt just right, you know.
Extra long.
Extra long. She's beautiful. It really, really warmed my heart when those guys showed up. That was really cool. I mean,
absolutely.
Shane with an E. We always forget about Shane with an E.
I know.
Yeah.
Danny, I think you need to be a judge.
A judge? Me?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, you are the Tiki Man.
Well, no, I got to pace myself as well. I don't know. I'll figure out something. We'll work on this.
Got it.
The Bloody Mary Throwdown.
The first annual Bloody Mary Throwdown, because that's what Nicole just said. The first annual Bloody Mary Throwdown.
She knows me well. Everything I do is the first annual, the second annual, or whatever, you know.
Oh, yes. And Edward, I've got some great news for you. You don't have to go up to Food City and get breakfast. I've got a plan.
All right. Beet omelet.
No, not a beet omelet. I'm going to make something for them that they can eat. I can't eat any of it, but it sounds really good. I saw it on one of those, you know, cooking things. Anyway, it was like, it's kind of like a breakfast casserole, but instead of you put biscuits in there. And then you pour the eggs around it, and then on top of that, you pour a can of gravy, like gravy.
I've seen that.
It looks amazing. And I forgot about the cheese. So the cheese, the gravy, so it's like biscuits and gravy and eggs all in a casserole together.
Well,
what do you think, Ed?
We need to have a plan, because here's the silent.
I don't want him to go to.
Here's a silent joke going on, you know, all the time. You know, it's like, man, I really love going there, but they starve you to death.
Yeah. That's because like
the summer party, the summer party, there's food everywhere.
So what you do is you go out and you get a whole bunch of French fries, and then you leave them in, you know, your refrigerator overnight, and you throw those on top, so you've got a poutine kind of casserole. Right. Instead of the biscuits, you get a poutine casserole.
Interesting.
It sounds great. I like it.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Well, I'll tell you what, my favorite time of the year is the summer party. I look forward to it every year, and I'm always out here trying to improve things, trying to make things better, do this, do that, because, you know, even when the world shut down, you know, back in BC, before COVID, you know, I was out here planning things, because I felt like when the world opened back up, we was going to have a hell of a party, and we did. And I do have the biggest deck in town, so that's a good pickup line.
That is a good pickup line.
Hi, you want to come over and see my big deck?
Bye, Callie.
I do not.
That's right.
Nope, that'd be a nope.
Woo!
There they are.
What could possibly go wrong?
Just don't want to be around when he's scrubbing that deck.
That's right.
I remember it like it was yesterday, 'cause it was. And I was letting the sun and the rum just do what it does. I threw my phone in the water, little push off the dock. She was packing her bags, I was popping her top. And she gone for the summer, gone for the night, gone for the weekend or the rest of my life. Was she laughing, was she crying as she walked away? I can't say. I was on a boat that day, the river was rolling, I was getting my float on. She was telling me so long, I was already so long gone. Could have been halfway to Houston, but I didn't care. I was drunk as a skunk, eating lunch with a cross-eyed bear. You've been there. She was looking for something better than me. I was looking for nothing, just riding the breeze. And she gone for the summer, gone for the night, gone for the weekend or the rest of my life. Was she laughing, was she crying as she walked away? I can't say. I was on a boat that day, the river was rolling, I was getting my float on. She was telling me so long, I was already so long gone. It was yesterday, 'cause it was. And I still got a buzz. And she gone for the summer, gone for the night, gone for the weekend or the rest of my life. Was she laughing, was she crying as she walked away? I can't say. I was on a boat that day, the river was rolling, I was getting my float on. She was telling me so long. I was on a boat that day, the river was rolling, I was getting my float on. She was telling me so long, I was on a boat that day. Hey, 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 I was on a boat that day.
Nail Bar and Day Spa in Key West offers a relaxing and serene atmosphere. Whether you are visiting Key West or a local, Nail Teeny is your temporary getaway from stressful everyday life. We provide a wide range of services. Dr. Lesson offers Botox and fillers by appointment only. We have skincare that includes waxing and facials. And for nails, it's not just a pedicure. You can get gel, you can get acrylic. While our skilled professionals pamper you and your guests, you can sit back and enjoy a relaxing manicure, pedicure in one of our massage chairs and enjoy a complimentary martini or other drink option. To see all our spa services, visit us at our website, nailteenykeywest.com, or call 305-294-4443 to talk with one of our skilled professionals and to make your appointment today.
We all know that old age desire of chucking it all and running away to paradise, right? What if you did that when life threw you a painful curveball, only to discover that the biggest surprise waiting for you within the change was yourself? In the brand new hilarious book, Seedy Places by R.B. Kunk, we meet Nick Skolansky, who winds up in Key West. While there, he steps outside his comfort zone, which is what we should all do. Make unexpected friends and learns how to see life, people, and himself in a whole new light. The book is equally a story of Key West's effect on you and the story about friendship. Hopefully, as you read this story of change and discovery, you'll also laugh, reminisce on great times you've had, and be inspired to take a chance on a dream. Everyone has a special place they escape to when they want to get away. Maybe like Nick, you will discover a brand new you. The brand new book, Seedy Places by R.B. Kunk, is now available on Amazon. You can go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the book cover and order are yours today. Escape to paradise and find a brand new you in seedy places with RB Comp. Now available on Amazon. Keep listening to Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com, your coastal Americana radio station, and escape to paradise every day.
Sunglasses and a hat, they both look the same. Sings out of tune for tips, it's part of the game. Just another lost soul for the interviewers one to claim. There's a town way down at the end of US 1. It's home to lost souls and a few just on the run. Free spirits, old hippies, and people looking for fun. Well, that's where you'll find me at the end of US 1.
That's the Trop Rock Junkies right there. And
I love them. Steve Tolliver's awesome. He's got such a unique voice.
He does. I love those guys, and we're hoping to have them part of the showcase. We don't have that wrapped up yet, but
I'm hoping too.
but the lineup is coming together real nice, and so it won't be long. We'll have it all set. So Flaz is writing a book, and Cammy's Grammys is creating signs. Let's get caught up on YouTube there, B-Dog.
Well, that was one suggestion Ed put out there, is that maybe Cammy could create an award sign for the Bloody Mary Throwdown that could be that sign could be passed around from winter to winter.
There you go. There you go. Yeah.
From year to year.
Only on
your trophy,
and I'll be glad to pay for that. I just on one condition: Cammy's has to come and present it.
Oh,
yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, she has to come and bring her crazy sister with her. I love her sister. She needs to. Y'all need to come to the party, and if you want to make the sign, I'll pay for the sign, and you can present it as part of Cammy's Grammys.
Wow,
that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what's this book you're writing, Flaz, about fishing?
CD places. It came to me, and it came to mind that SCAC. So.
I got you.
Yeah. CD places.
CD places. Yeah. And of course, R.B. Conk is working on a new book that he's going to be releasing.
Oh, fun.
And hoping to get that out pretty soon. We'll have to get him back on the show, get caught up when he gets ready to announce that. Very cool to have artists and book writers as part of Tiki Man Radio. Who would have thunk it?
Who would have thought?
Who would have thunk it, right?
Yeah.
Well, you being an author yourself, it's really not that far of a stretch.
Well, and I really don't ever say that because I don't really consider myself a book author, as like I've written a story or something. Mine are just a collection of those early writing stories that you read every morning. So
yeah,
I do have a book called "Don't Screw Yourself." But I keep adding to it. I'm like up to chapter 74 now. Like all the reasons in the world not to screw yourself out of something. Don't screw yourself out of a good time.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Sure.
All right. So what else is going on? Most Cephas. Sounds like a good book, Flaz. The next thing you know, Flaz, you're over here, you're signing your books and talking about your memoirs.
I've been down to the Baja a few times in my life, but probably not enough to write a book about it.
Well, I was going to say, is there stories that we can tell?
Yes, they are, actually.
The adventures of Flaz Rider.
It goes back to about 29 years old I was.
29 years old?
Yeah, because living in San Diego, some of the best fishing was on the Baja. So you would go down to San Felipe, Mulahey, some of those towns, San Jose del Cabo, Cabo San Lucas. You get on, and man, the fishing was so good throughout my life there.
Nice. No wonder you're the man of 1,000 lures.
I do, I swear. Yeah.
Larice, is he the man of 1,000 lures? Yes. I have a thumbs up here. Yes. Larice is out in the chocolate bar. Manning the telephone. Let me get her on the camera here. Give us a thumbs up again. There we go. Okay. The man of 1,000. They had the James Bond movie, which the man with the golden arm, right?
Was that it?
Man with a golden... Yeah, the man with the golden arm.
Golden arm?
Golden gun. The man with the golden gun.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah. The beat man was the man with the golden arm. Yes. Yeah, sorry, we were talking about beats and all that stuff earlier.
Man with the red fist.
The man with the golden gun. So you'd be the man.
Pickers. That's what I do. Make a band called the Beat Pickers.
The Beat Pickers.
And everybody would have red hands.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody stand up. Oh, no, you're already up. You're part of the beat getters or whatever. The beat getters.
Beat pickers.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Shuckers. Beat shuckers.
What are you smiling about over there, hippie chick?
Nothing. Nothing. Nothing at all.
Sorry we missed the, for those of you that have just joined us or whatever, we didn't do the video this morning because we were in computer hell.
Yes.
I had to rebuild the entire radio station in 35 minutes.
Yeah.
And but we made it 4 minutes before showtime in order to do this. So we'll be back. I hope you set your clocks. You spring up and you fall back, right? So
That's
you
right.
spring
ahead.
Spring ahead. Went to bed early last night to try to make up for it. It's the first time I've ever done that. It must be a sign of getting older.
Yeah.
Must be.
Yeah. Need to get some beats in my life, I guess.
I
don't
think
know.
you do. You definitely need some beats.
Oh, my goodness.
We just call you the beater man.
The beaters.
Yeah.
That's it. Well, what's his name?
That is.
That's his name.
That's the group. The Beaters.
The Beaters.
That was his group.
Yeah, it's
yes.
a local band.
Yes. Yeah. That was him.
There's one in San Diego called Something Beaters. And Larisse would be able to help me quickly, but I can't remember now. She's out entertaining. Which was it? The Something Beaters. Remember those in San Diego? The Beat Farmers.
The Beat Farmers.
And instead of B-E-E-T, it was B-A-E-A-T.
The Beat Farmers.
The Beat Farmers. Yes, that's what it was. And they were good. We got to see them live, and they were very, very, very good.
Oh, wow.
Beat Farmers.
Have you guys been up to the Amish country?
Yes. I lived in it.
Lived in it.
No, we're talking about down here.
Oh, no.
Down here.
No. I lived in Amish country. What are you talking about?
Not Ohio.
Not Ohio, Amish country.
Nobody cares about Ohio unless it's football season. But we have an Amish country right up here. And,
no, we haven't visited. I'm surprised we haven't yet.
Really?
Yeah. You've never been to the Amish country?
Well, I've been in like southern Missouri. They have like north of, Springfield. They have an area up there where they actually have a lane for the horse and buggy stuff on the highway, Highway 11 that goes through that whole area. They have a lane just for them.
I think Pennsylvania does too.
Well, maybe so. Now, I always get Amish and the Mennonites confused, but I think it's Amish in...
No, the Amish is the ones who claim they don't have any electricity or water or anything, but they do sell a lot of heaters.
Well, I don't... Then what's the difference? I've heard
Mennonites use electricity. They're a little more modern.
Are they?
Yeah, a little bit. Not.
But you know the Amano group.
Don't get Rick the stick started. He's probably topic right now.
In Iowa, they used to make washing machines and Amana refrigerators and all that. That was supposed to be kind of an Amish, I think, organization or business or something. And it just sounds funny to me that somebody who doesn't want to have electricity had to make things that needed it.
I know. I said the same thing about the Amish, I mean, because that's kind of the thing, they live off the land, they don't have electricity, they don't do this, they don't do that, and all that stuff, but,
right,
they're selling heaters, and,
that's because they have to, make something toward their customer base. I mean, their customer base doesn't live like they do.
I think it's all bullshit. Okay?
Okay.
There's a gardening... There's a gardening book called Let's Get Growing, and the guy who wrote it, let me think, he has a funny name, but anyway, he was supposed to be taught by an Amish guy that he showed up in the, kind of thing, and learned all of the natural ways of growing food.
Yeah. Nicole Hall agrees with me. She thinks it's all bullshit too. Yeah,
Okay.
I think it is. I think it's all a front. Okay,
really?
And I think they have like a warehouse somewhere they're making heaters out of, and they all got electricity. I think it's all
refrigerators and washing machines.
Yeah, they're doing all that stuff.
Amana. I had an Amana.
And they're doing it all
refrigerator for
tax free.
That's right. That's right. That's exactly right. Because they're part of the Amish country.
Because it's a religion.
Yeah. It's like, come on down to the end of the line and buy our heaters, all right? Get 2 for $1 today and get you a big old beat.
Hi, this is Kelly, the concierge girl here in Key West.
And I'm Keith.
And we specialize in A to Z concierge services. Think of us as your personal assistant and friend in the Florida Keys. From champagne and grocery delivery to Extra, we offer everything from baby rentals like cribs and strollers to luxury beach setups to make your day at the beach more relaxing. We specialize in water excursions, itinerary planning, small event planning, and small wedding coordinating. Celebrating a milestone? Call us to do your setup and decorating and deliver your gifts to make your day an unforgettable memory.
All of our partners are exclusively handpicked by Kelly and myself to make sure you only get the best of the best. We service visitors as well as locals. Tune into our podcast, The Local Side of Key West, to learn more about how to do Key West like a local.
You can find us online at theconciergegirl.com or on Instagram at Kelly the Concierge Girl. Listen to the podcast on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. We are your one-stop shop. Relax, we'll do the rest.
That's Kelly, the Concierge Girl, Tiki Man Radio's personal assistant in Key West. Reach out to her at 301-997-4636. That's 301-997-4636. And make your trip to Key West extra special. Relax, she'll do the rest. Here's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Every Sunday, starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Island Time, start your day the island way with some positive vibes. It's The Big Show, Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man. Streaming live on the Island J Live Cam. Come over and be part of the show. We'll give you a shout out and have some fun. It's the only way to start your day. Wednesdays, it's Tropical Country with B-Dog and Lou, where the boots meet the beach. Every Wednesday, starting at 7 p.m. Streaming live on the MFG Records Tropical Live Cam. In-studio guests and video guests and having fun. That's Tropical Country every Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Island Time. Fridays at noon, it's the local side of Key West with our concierge girl, Kelly, our personal assistant in Key West. Her and her husband, Keith, live in Key West and they know everything that's going on. Tune in every Fridays at noon and they'll tell you more about Key West you may or may not have known. Make sure you reach out to Kelly if you're taking a trip to Key West. She is our personal assistant in Key West. Fridays starting at 8 p.m., it's Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle, live from Key West, taking confessions from you and having fun with their friends. Coastal Confessions, 8 p.m. Saturday, starting at midnight, we take you back in time to that old shagging music with Jukebox Saturday mornings. Classic old music with classic old commercials. Every Saturday, starting at midnight and running till noon. Sundays, after the big show, it's Rick the Stick's Hometown Licks, celebrating the music of his hometown, starting at 5 p.m. Eastern Island Time. Later that night on Sundays, starting at 8 p.m., it's the Key West Show with Gary Eck, the sound man from hell, bringing you all the happenings around Key West. That's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Make sure you support all of these great radio shows and have some fun. And keep listening to Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com, your coastal Americana radio station. Oh, Mr. Eric Church there, drink a little drink, smoke a little smoke.
I know that's right.
Yeah, that's right. Happy Sunday to you, everybody. And, of course, we ran through the lineup there of all the great shows on Tiki Man Radio. Make sure you check those guys, check out all those shows. And, set your little reminder in your app, your Tiki Man Radio app, all right? So if you go to your app, there's a little clock in there, and you can put in a clock in there where all these shows come on, and it reminds you, or just set a reminder in your phone 30 minutes before so you can go get your drink and get ready for the next show, Have some fun, get some positivity in your life, for God's sakes. Turn off the negativity, turn off the news, and have some fun, right?
Right on.
What you guys got going on this week for Tropical Country? You got Eric Church going to be in the studio?
I wish.
I mean, why can't we get Eric Church in the studio? All right.
Hey, we'll work on that.
Okay.
We'll work on that. We're still working on Junior Brown for you, but unfortunately he hasn't responded back yet. So,
well, he can't reach the telephone, so he's still hanging on the wall.
Yeah, no guests in studio this week, so we're going to just be hanging out, playing some great music, and talking with all our friends who are in the chat.
Well, there you go. There you go. Yeah. And, of course, you guys are going to be planning the fishing trip out here in the Chocolate Bar.
The two of us, are going to talk, and you can be part of that if you want.
Okay, fine. And we want to thank, Golden's out there, man. Golden, Golden is a different person when he's talking about fishing. I mean, he becomes a different person. Now, he loves to talk about food. He loves to talk about cooking. He is the one person that has never cooked anything right in his life, in his mind, even though we all love it.
That's funny. Yeah.
He's like, well, I overcooked that. And we're all like, man, this is the best brisket I ever had in my life. Oh. Yeah, well, it's about a degree or two over. Or, it could have been a lot better.
Yeah, the fire was blue. It wasn't red.
But when he talks about fishing, he becomes a whole nother person. There's no doubt about it. So very excited about that. We want to thank our producer, Monica, who's always listening. Thank you, sweetheart, for being a part of the show. Always. And Vacuum Cleaner Tom, thank you for everything you do about that vacuum cleaner. I know the house is clean by now, and all the bacon is gone. We'll thank all of our sponsors for Tiki Man Radio, all the support and everything that goes on with Tiki Man Radio. All of this is not possible without all of our sponsors and all of you that are out there listening and participating and being a part of what we got going. It's like a big family to me. And who knows how long this ride will last, I can't say that I'm going to do this forever, but let's just enjoy it while we can,
And I want to say thank you to Gary and Cody for listening today.
Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, absolutely. And for everybody out there, thank you so much for being a part of the show. We do not have a Tuesday on the Island this week because they were off the island, or at least Misha was. And, of course, B-Man's been working on some music and all kinds of stuff, But for right now, it's time for us to get on out of here and let you get on with your day. Thank you so much for being a part of Tiki Man Radio and the Tiki Man Radio family. We love you. We love everything that you do. Make sure everywhere you go, you represent Tiki Man Radio. Wear that shirt. Give out those stickers and have some fun. All right, and of course, make sure you patronize all of our sponsors and tell them that you heard about it on Tiki Man Radio. That helps us out tremendously. Make sure you like the video before you get going. And, of course, we'll be back here next week with another edition of Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man. Have a great day, everybody.
See ya.
So long, my friends, farewell, goodbye. I'd love to stay and play and sing for a while, but it's time to hit the road. Say goodbye, so long, farewell, bye-bye. Andy!
Goodbye to my friends, I'm glad you were here. It's time for us to go and get another beer. I'd like to see your smiling faces again, so goodbye, my friends, bye-bye. Thank you for the open invitation, your kind of laws and adulation. But look at the time, oh Lord, we gotta fly. So long, farewell, baby, bye-bye.
All right, kid.
Hey there now, friends, it's time to go. But we'll return and do another show.
That's right.
When we come back, drop in and say hi. So long, farewell, bye-bye.
Bring it home now. Come on.
Give me a smile and a warm embrace. Pick up your coat and grab that old suitcase. I hear the whistle blowing down the track. And say for sure when we're coming back. So long, farewell, baby, bye-bye. And now we're leaving with tears in our eyes. We'll be back soon, so don't you cry. So long, farewell, bye-bye. So long, farewell, bye-bye. So long, farewell, bye-bye.
Whoa. So long, everybody. Have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for being a part of Tiki Man Radio, your coastal Americana radio station. Have a great day.
I'm going to grab me a beer.
A beer?
You good? You light? Are you light?